My name's Zorn, defender of Zephyria, conqueror of the tribes of Aegon, decapitator of the dark herdsmen of Griff.
Zorn. It was my last name, too.
Well, the summer is really over, and already this week we've seen some new fall shows dropping on the likes of FX with the fantastic Atlanta and Better Things, as well as OWN's Queen Sugar. The Ava DuVernay and Oprah Winfrey EP Ladder is a drama, but it is comedy that looks to really be throwing some punches this season, though some landing stronger than others.
It's hard to even have this conversation right now.
Two of the earliest and best position contenders find Fox semi-animated Son of Zorn premiering on September 11th in a prime slot right after an NFL doubleheader before landing in its regular slot on September 25th. And NBC's The Good Place kicking off with a double dose on September 19th after The Voice before moving to its regular Thursday home on September 22nd. Look, the fact is network comedy has had a hard past couple of years, with lots of stars and concepts and even a few giggles, but not a lot of real hits. This duo of shows has more than enough challenges of their own. But one thing is sure, the Phil Lord and Christopher Miller EP'd and Reed Agnew and Eli Zorn created hybrid has the thinnest premise but the most traction by sheer innovation and the presence of a great Cheryl Hines as Zorn's now suburbanized ex and the mother of their 17-year-old son.
Hey, you remember that time we had that fivesome with those mountain trolls? Do you remember that?
Yeah, okay. Yes, that was the old me.
The Mike Schur created and Ted Danson and Kristen Bell starring NBC show, on the other hand, well, from what I've seen, it takes you to that special place where Bell's selfish Eleanor is mistakenly given a primo afterlife and never really goes anywhere else, despite some laughs provided by Danson's witless architect of the place, Michael.
Every religion guessed about 5%, except for Doug Forsythe. One night he got really high on mushrooms and got like 92% correct.
Similar to the somewhat amusing Team Thor extra bit that comes with the Captain America Civil War DVD and Blu-ray, Son of Zorn is all about playing against type and expectation.
What do you think? It's all yours.
Look, as the Lego Movie and Last Man on Earth proved, Lord and Miller certainly have a skill for making what could be a limited one-liner into a sustainable narrative. Plus, the voiceover chops of Jason Sudeikis as the muscle-bound Zorn cut a lot of cloth amidst the narrative of a bad, animated sword-wielding dad trying to reconnect with his live-action son, played by Johnny Pemberton. Though, if you're an animal lover, specifically of birds, a lingering part of the pilot might be very upsetting to you.
Hey, look at that.
The 13-episode straight-to-series The Good Place, on the other hand, feels worn out almost from the beginning, as Belle arrives in the heaven-like place not called heaven and contrives to stay out of the bad place where most of humanity go and maybe even become a better dead person along the way. An awkward afterlife beginning of death overkill, religious reliability, Canadian insights, live-in and frozen yogurt stores should provide a showcase for Danson and Bell. But instead, feels like an SNL skit waiting and waiting to start in what is essentially a rise of the mediocre and mean-spirited from the Parks and Recreation and Brooklyn Nine-Nine co-creators. So as you get ready for the onslaught of shows to debut this fall, knowing many will fall by the programming wayside, get your odd on and give Son of Zorn a nibble. You might actually find it a very pleasing acquired taste. As for The Good Place, well, if you haven't figured it out yet, you don't want to go there. I'm Dominic Patton for Deadline Hollywood.